Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to My Weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 21. It's the night 2 of the premiere. Hey, Deb, I'm feeding back in my own ear. You got earbuds?
Oh. Yeah, let me mute you.
I mean, I love the sound of my own voice, but whew,
we know.
Oh, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to see everyone in the chat. Mars, Michelle, AB, Charlie's in there. Haley Vick is in there. Thomas the Talker. And Pom Pom. Hi guys. I would have to say tonight's episode is a little bit better than last night's episode, I have to say. Just me. Hey, Bonita in the chat. I'm a little over Jackson, Mickey. Am I supposed to call him Mickey now or Jackson? What am I calling him? I'm just going to call him whatever I feel like. How about Jocelyn? Does that work? I'm a little over Jackson's melodramatics when it comes to being camp director. Can this guy be any more extra? Can this guy, yes, Mickey Mouse. Can Mickey Johnson be any more drama about this shit? You wanted it. You got it. You knew there was going to be something with it. So calm down. But everything is just, yeah, I know. It's just like a big, I mean, I just can't even.
I don't have earbuds that work. I turned me down though.
Okay, cool.
So sorry.
What are we talking about? Beth died. Sad she was a rock in Dwayne's life. What are we talking about?
You know, I really hate when they make up nicknames. It's bad enough that I can't remember these people's names.
Yeah, now we have nickname.
Throw in nicknames.
Kind of like Ethan.
Yeah, I can't stand Ethan.
He's here.
Here's the thing. Ethan has like a fake name on Facebook now. I never know what the hell.
Evan Frisco.
What?
Evan Frisco. It's my.
I know, but I can never remember. I don't know who the fuck Evan Frisco is.
I got freaked out when all the Facebook privacy data thing happened, so I deleted my personal Facebook, and that's my porn name. So I use that on Facebook. Are you talking about porn name? By the way, Jackson?
Yes.
Into that.
Okay, listen, Ethan, here's the thing. I'm over Jackson's drama, high drama queen bullshit about being the camp director. I can't roll my eyes enough with this guy.
So I actually call him, since it's camp director, I was just finishing the episode, I called him the camp dictator, actually. And I have a question, Allison. Does he represent Tennessee very well? I was curious.
Listen, he represents the Southern guys in Tennessee that take themselves too seriously. Like, calm down. It's like I have this strong Southern accent, so I need to act like things are more important than they really are. So people won't, think I'm stupid. Bitch, please. It doesn't matter what you just. I can't even. You wanted to be camp dictator. You're camp dick now. And this is what happens.
He is terrible.
It's going to bite him in the ass.
I jump into the conversation too, but his choices to banish, I think, speaks for itself. And I'll just leave it at that.
Well, he had to take the easy way. He had to I have to talk in my Jackson voice. He has to be serious about it because, the confetti only explodes over one person. So he's going to take the easy way out, and he's just going to pick the people who volunteered themselves and then throw David in as a pawn and then hope that David doesn't come back because David is the only one in that foursome that's going to gun for him. The fuck?
Well, he's fucked now.
Yeah. You picked the old guy and the minorities. I'm just saying.
I know. I was like, I literally could not have picked a better path for my dictator. Praise Trump. We got a Trump light up in the Big Brother house. We got Jackson up there front and center. But I will say this about him, and then I'll be done with him. I unfortunately think he'll get a little bit further than we want.
Of course he is.
Not his foot in there. He's sunk.
I believe that.
Yeah, 100%. The annoying asshole always goes farther than we care for. Always. And then we miss them when they're gone.
And that's why you pick him in your draft.
Yeah. That's cool. I think I picked him in my draft. I
did.
He was
Yeah,
my
he's an
number
asshole.
5.
I'll take him.
Yeah. But he was the last one on my list. And I struggled with that because he doesn't represent, like, I'm from the South, I grew up in the South. He doesn't represent me. That's totally not who I would have picked, but that's just whatever, you know. Maybe the old white fat guy just to make a point because I'm white and from the South. I don't know. Just throw it in there. Just to prove my point that, you know, it doesn't represent. Anyway, we had a lot going on in this episode. I just want to say the little 13-year-old boy inside of me was giggling with glee and bursting at the seams with all of the nuts and
the
balls.
balls. Cliff with the balls on his chin.
Oh, not only that, but, and I quote, Cliff said, and I have it in quotes, I have never been that I can't read my own writing. I've never had this many balls in my face before. How many balls have you had in your face, Cliff?
Yeah, he just jumped right into that one, but I feel like they knew what they were doing. At this point, CBS/Grodner, they're just like, fuck it. Let's just do this to all of the fans. We're going to make it a theme of summer camp, and then we're going to make it as campy as possible in all senses. Yes. I was just cringing the entire time. It's just such a spectacle in itself.
Can we discuss the creepy squirrel?
Oh, sure. Yes. Let's discuss the creepy squirrel and how he threw the banished house guest directly in his nutsack.
Who wrote that?
Dying to say that.
Literally physically drug them out, hit them up against the wall. Were they really in the bag when they were like getting bashed against the wall and shit?
I just have to put this out there. Imagine being at the meeting, the production meeting, to decide to do this. Oh yeah, let's just toss all the house guests in a bag and smack them against the wall because they're nuts. Yay! Like,
yay! Somebody get this squirrel some nuts.
Oh my God, he was so creepy.
Yeah, it was just the whole you're gonna be, you know, taken out of the house by the Big Brother mascot, and everybody's like, oh Lord. And this big freaking squirrel comes out and throws him in his nutsack. It's a nutsack. I'm not saying it to be funny. It's his nutsack. It's what he puts his nuts in. It's a sack for nuts.
Uh-huh.
Children watch the show, by the way, and I can't wait for the trauma to jump out when they see like a mascot at a baseball game, or see like someone buys that squirrel outfit off of Amazon at their own summer camp, and they're gonna be like, Mom, I don't want to be in the nutsack.
Yeah, that would be me.
He's gonna drown me in the river in his nutsack.
What are they doing? Because they're such good characters, they don't really need to do all this. It's just absurd.
To me, they've got a good cast of people. I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving Isabella. I'm loving Sam Smith. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Do what?
You like you like Sam Smith?
I like Sam
Smith. Really loud.
Because he's the guy that goes in the diary room and acts like it's a fucking megaphone every time he talks.
He looks like Matt from season 12, but acts like Chef Joe from 14. It's like if they had a love child and he had a growth spurt. And then you got Sam.
Speaking of Matt from season 12, he was supposed to be at the party last night. I don't recall seeing him.
Deb was at the Big Brother premiere party in New York City this time.
Unless he got really old and ugly and unrecognizable, I don't know. I don't recall seeing him.
I mean, I would consider it like deciding if you want to go to your high school reunion, for example, right? You only want to show up if you have a better job or you're fit. You don't want to show up if you're fat and a hometown all-star. So if he doesn't have anything new to share, I don't blame him. Like, why else show up?
Yeah, I don't know if he showed up, or he could just be unrecognizable. And yeah,
he was there, but you just couldn't recognize him because now he looks completely different.
He was in the squirrel's nutsack.
Maybe he was the squirrel.
A lot of people in the chat talking about Camp Boo Boo was creepy with the clowns. Talk about trauma. Yeah, that was That was,
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Sam. He's a little louder than I would have liked. Yeah, he'll calm down.
Yeah,
They're excited at first, but they'll calm down.
If it wasn't bad enough that you got drug out in a nutsack, then you're being like chased by clowns, and clowns are really creepy. So yeah, somebody's seriously traumatized.
That would have been me getting tossed in the nutsack and then knocked the fuck out in the bathroom on the sink. And then all of a sudden, the bag's not moving.
And you're like
Rolling
dead
out.
weight, not fighting anymore.
For the cop, and I wake up and I'm looking around. What the fuck's going on?
I'm vanished. I'm out.
Am I gone? Why am I in the dark? We talked about filling and finding the right hole.
Oh my God.
Because Jack was all about, I don't know what's coming out of it, but I'm pulling something out of that hole. Listen, I'm all over the place dirty tonight. Y'all missed last night's show. Cliff and I were talking about having sex with deers.
Oh my God.
Sam made a comment about screwing deers and shifting gears in his truck, and that was it. It was all over. It was about 28 minutes of deers, bestiality, and hows and the whys, and we want to pick his brain if we ever meet him. So that's all. Yeah. And, you know, I'm glad to know that Cliff it says Texas has got a lot of big nuts. Is Cliff in the closet? I mean, what is going on here? The guy's talking about there's big balls in Texas, and he's not used to having this many balls in his face.
I mean, he can't be sexy. He can't get into a showman. So the petroleum engineer, of course, has to make dick jokes and ball jokes.
Right. That would be me, because I wouldn't be able to get in a relationship either. I'd be all about just making people cringe.
You'd be the nutsack girl.
I'd be the nutsack girl that got knocked out by the squirrel. That's my claim to fame. Keep it up. Allison of all people. Exactly. Well, we got an alliance tonight. We got the Power 6, level 6.
Yeah.
Kind of similar. Jackson, Jack, Nick, Christie, Holly, Isabella, they just brought her in, and she's like, who am I in alliance with? I don't know everyone's name.
Are you people?
She was like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, best reaction to being invited to an alliance ever. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this. Why not?
Yeah, they didn't really get a chance to like really bond with her or anything before they pulled her into the alliance. Like, how do you know you can trust this girl?
I think they have a crush on her, the boys.
Who, Isabella?
Yeah,
I like her.
Really pretty.
I think she's adorable. Someone said in the chat, the twist that they're going to reveal on Sunday is that Paul's in the squirrel suit. I think the squirrel was a little tall.
Yeah. There's no way Paul could drag out Cliff.
There's stilts in the squirrel outfit.
Or it's Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they preview or they like? I feel like we've gotten to the point where I feel comfortable that there's gonna be no returners. But if this whacktivity is a return to Houseguest, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh, they're gonna bring them in. They're definitely bringing them in. Not to play the game, but as like probably like, you know, for competitions and stuff.
Can we talk about the whacktivity?
Whacktivity.
So there's going to be a whacktivity comp, because they're all over it tonight. Whacktivity is what I called when my son learned how to masturbate. I mean, this is just all over the place. Even Julie Chen saying tonight, and Jack is off his log. Really, Julie? Jack is off his log, and there's even a pause. I rewound it. You should do the same.
We need to move this show to VH1 pronto, because they're just on the teetering edge of not being appropriate on network anymore.
I have an 11-year-old nephew that's watching this, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, balls, nuts.
And you're like, Jeff Probst does it all the time, so let's do it. Let's get in on the game.
He gets away with it.
Yeah, but when Probst does it, it's endearing. When Big Brother does it, it's like a pedophile. I don't know why. I just get like some like sexual predatorness vibes from the BB production being, and I'm like, this is like not fun. Versus Probst is like, they're like, okay. But I just got to say though, that level 6, power of 6, whatever you want to call it, it's a very strong 6. and
Yeah.
I think they're gonna unless someone pops up to challenge it. Hopefully, Kemi. I think they're gonna steamroll everyone else because it's kind of like lands to the slaughter at this point. They got all the strong, beautiful, popular people in it.
Yeah, I have 3 of them in my my draft. I have Jack, Jackson, and Nick.
Who do you think, what do you guys think about Kemi? Because I can see both sides of it. She flat out said, I'm not kissing, I'm Jackson's ass, or she didn't say I'm kissing his ass. I'm not going to him. He isn't, I'm not scratching your back, scratch my back. So he ends up putting her in banishment because she didn't do it. But she said, screw it. I'll just get back in the house if he puts me in. And she came back in the house. So.
But she's stupid for not at least trying, to kiss his ass a little bit. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Go kiss his ass. I'm not going to put you up, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a matter of pride, right? I mean, Kemi clearly said that she is the self-entitled bully or the self-entitled not nice girl. So it's very aligned with her character. Strategically, it's smart. No. Jackson is someone who wants someone to put on the lipstick and kiss his ass. And she wasn't playing it. She's like, I'm not going to play your game. I mean, unless there's a huge opposition that goes up against the power of Six Alliance, though, Kemi is going to be one of the early targets, unfortunately.
I really don't think you can, and this isn't true for everyone, but I really don't think you can go into Big Brother being yourself and playing the game the way you would as yourself. I think you really have to do things that you normally wouldn't do and say, we'll just talk after the game. We'll be friends after the game, like me and Ethan.
Leave your dignity at the door.
Sequester All-Stars situation.
Oh, well, you know what? True. But at the same time, too, the people that production and casting like are the people who aren't that smart, Allison. So it's kind of a theme that I've noticed.
That's true. What do you think? Are we missing David, though? I mean, even after 2 nights, did he really have much to offer in the diary room? I mean, I would be hella pissed if I spent all that time in sequester, all that time getting ready to do the show, rearranged my entire life, and I'm out night 1. You would have to throw me in that nut sack and knock me the fuck out.
I don't think he's out for good.
No, he's not. But I mean, now he's going to have to sit, isolated for a month, because they're going to do the buyback thing with 4. They do it every year.
Well, they said that something's going to happen next week, the first time ever, and it's going to involve David. So who knows?
Okay, so it's something it's never been done before. So which basically means it's something they haven't stolen from sequester yet. So let's brainstorm. What haven't they stolen from Audrey's show yet? They took the hacker. Wink, wink.
That was hilarious.
So what haven't they done? I can't imagine.
Well, it has to be in theme of something to do with your nuts or a phallic thing or camp. Those are the 3 themes, right? So think about something to do with him returning to the game with the theme of nut sacks, phallic stuff, something in that line.
Yeah. What's that?
Sorry about that.
Someone ringing, or is that just me?
Nope, that's me. I'm trying to close it. Sorry. I think that's the nutsack calling.
Are your nuts needing you for a minute?
Oh wait, here, I found it. Sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
Okay.
So repeat what you just said, because I didn't hear all of it. What did you say?
There's 3 themes. Okay. There's the camp theme, the nutsack theme, or the phallic theme. So how is he going to return to the house following one of these 3 themes? Is he going to have to fuck production to get back in? Stay tuned till next week. We'll find out.
I can't imagine what they're going to do that's never been done before in 20 years of Big Brother.
Well, they already did the phallic thing because they just were holding on to slippery logs,
That big wood. Yeah.
They were holding on to a big, giant piece of wood. Slippery, slimy wood.
I mean, it was so just in the gutter tonight. Everything was in the gutter tonight. Like, the show is in the gutter. When I'm in the gutter and the show's there it's just, I can't even, I'm sitting there laughing and Finley's looking at me like, you are sick. and I lick my fake nuts.
They really did set it up though for all these innuendos. So I was so confused why it was just one after the other. You couldn't have gone 5 minutes without something being inappropriate or being interpreted like that. It's like making fart jokes just because you're not funny, you know?
Yeah. Well, I make fart jokes all the time.
I know.
But I'm funny. Well, anyway, so who do you think? So Christie, obviously, okay. So the camp dictator director deal, Jackson. So he had to do one more task. He had to carry out one more thing. Dun dun, the music. He had to pick the pears to hang on the logs. And he's like, well, I'm just going to pick sporadic, whatever. Okay, who cares? It's not that big a deal. Just put 2 people up there. My thought is, don't put people in your alliance together on the same mother effing log. Is it that hard to do? Pair them up with somebody so at least one person's still on the log. Done. Anything else? You want me to run the show? I'll do it right now.
Even then, I don't even think it really affects it. Like, because if someone else falls off the same log, it doesn't really affect anything. So it was just hyped up drama for no reason.
Of course, because it's Jackson.
He's like, oh, because they weren't really helping each other out. They were just sharing a log.
Yeah, that's all they were doing.
Game. It didn't even matter.
I could see if like one person fell off that they're both out, you know, but it didn't matter.
I wanted to see some people kicking the other person off the log. I would have been like shaking the thing.
Yeah.
Trying to get, and oh wait, somebody said Allison Jackson did not graduate from Harvard. Oh honey, I know this. I'm not what's that? I didn't say the guy's got a brain. I feel like, here's the thing. Sometimes people talk a lot and analyze when they're not very bright and they don't really know what they're doing. So they talk. I know because I do it all the time. So, I mean, so Jackson to me is just trying to make it more severe than because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And the whole pair thing was not that big a deal. Whatever. Like, I even wrote down the like in order that the people fell down, but I'm not going to bore everyone with it. But of course, Christie, I love that. Ethan. Yeah.
No, it's not even like a big deal. Like, I think Jackson, the 24-year-old jumped out and it didn't jump back in. It's just a 24-year-old who has no idea what he's doing, and he's in over his head as camp director. He got one too many promotions there.
Yeah. So I think he's a favorite. Are we in agreement on that? A production favorite?
He's the Whacktivity winner.
Yeah, they usually pick someone very
Whacktivity
to love.
Let's do that pitch meeting, Ethan. We got to come up with something wacky.
Every time like something would pop on the screen, like imagine being in the reading or at the script reading.
We are running out. We have drained the abyss dry, and we are scraping the bottom now. That's what's happening. They have like, he's the nutcracker. That's true. There's so much going on in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Everybody's typing so fast. I can't keep up. Jackson is getting the gamer edit, but I think his game is very visible to other people in the house and can be targeted soon. Devin said, yeah, but it's going to be a while, baby. He's going to be around. He's going to make it to jury. He will make it. He will make it far. Jack will make it far. That 6 is going to make it, I think.
If the alliance sticks together, they will make it further because they're going to be very well insulated because they're all gamers.
I hope the twist is like David gets to at least watch the house or something from cameras, like Big Brother Canada. That would be cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think Whacktivity means that. I don't think production has thought about doing that. I think they'll just throw him back in there just to be revolved right back out. The only person I think smart right now is Avi. He's cool.
Yeah. He intentionally threw the comp, which is good.
Oh, here's a good one. Thomas the Talker said maybe the twist, something that's never been done before, is David versus a vet, and whoever wins returns.
Oh God!
So there you go.
Like when Cody challenged Paul.
What did you say?
David versus Paul.
Like when Cody challenged Paul for the battle back. Or like
Never
when
been done before.
LeBron challenged Brendan for the battle back. Jesus Christ. Yes. Bring back Tyler. Bring back Paul. Bring back all the production pets.
If it's a whacktivity thing, Tyler's not going to win. Y'all did see him on that god-awful reality show that Kevin,
Yeah.
a little comedian Kevin Hart hosted last summer. What was
Kevin
it called?
Hart.
Dodgeballs or some shit. I don't know what it's called. But he got whacked around a lot and didn't win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he can't take any
But
balls. to the
you know
face.
what, guys? I'm really hoping that they bring Paul back just for an hour, just to see the Twitter drama, just to see like people's heads collectively explode on Twitter.
I'm sweating just thinking about that right now.
Everyone would freak the hell out. They'd be like, what? And then just
Exactly.
like leave it open-ended, not saying if he's coming as a house guest or not, but just be on the live feeds.
And just bring him back and then just end the show and then just watch Twitter explode. It's just gonna be drama. And then explain the next day or whatever that he's not really
let me tell you what would happen. This is what happened. There are some hardcore Big Brother fans that would be so enraged they would find the Big Brother house, which is in the same lot as The Price is Right, by the way, and they would burn that shit down. Like they would.
Is that what you would do, Allison? Because that sounds like
she knows. Yeah.
Well, I am crazy, certifiably nuts. I'm the kind of nuts you need to be scared of because no, I would do something else and you wouldn't know what I would do, and that's what will freak you out. I don't know if y'all watch the streaming show that we did, but I watch a lot of deep, dark stuff. Like I freaked out Alex and Cliff. Like they were like, what the hell are you watching? Like, why are you watching all these murder shows? Like seriously. Because
you know what? That's like a really white girl thing now.
It's a white girl thing.
They love watching these murder shows, these murder, mysteries and cop shows about murder.
I like Forensic Files, but usually only
all that like stuff like that. It's like a white girl fetish.
It's my favorite channel, Investigation Discovery. I have been watching Investigation Discovery before it was a thing. Okay, like I'm talking about 2004/5 before it was a thing, before it was like a real channel. Like all we got were like the same freaking Dateline episodes over and over again, and they threw a little court TV in there. But anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, I'm nuts and I watch crazy shows. Don't fuck with me. A lot of people are in there. What did we think about Sam in the diary room? Someone asked. Well, we kind of addressed that earlier. He's loud. It's kind of annoying, but I feel like he's going to bring it down a notch because you'll get tired eventually of screaming in there, I would think.
I would think it's the first couple days in the premiere. Everyone acts completely different in the premiere than they do as the show kind of evolves, right? So I think he'll kind of be like, oh, I don't have to do this all the time. Yeah. Unless he keeps being coached to do it, then maybe he will.
Probably is. So you guys, who do you think, people are wanting to know, who do we think Christie's going to nominate? Now, this is without spoilers or leaks or whatever, because God knows we're going to get spoilers in a few minutes. But who do you guys think she will nominate? Who is nominated, do you think?
Probably Cliff. One. And then I don't want to say it's going to be Kemi, but I think she'll just do Cliff and Kemi because I think Jackson and Jack will get into her ear. Yes. Like it's going to be one of the banished people, right? Because once it's put there, then you can't take it off. Like I don't think she'll make a big move. I think she'll play it safe.
Or maybe Jessica because she thinks she could beat her.
Well, there is a rumor that. And I don't think this is a spoiler. It's just a rumor. So I don't know because we don't know. We don't know. The feeds aren't up yet. But there is a rumor that Cliff is one of the nominees and he is a pawn and she's gunning for Catherine. What kind of a threat? Catherine was on the show till I just said her name.
I mean, she had one DR and I was watching the show. I was like, oh, she looks like a budget Brandy and acts like it. But Brandy was way more funny.
Yeah, she just reminds me a little bit of Janelle, just in looks, like a younger version of Janelle.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Janelle went anorexic or something, it would look like Catherine.
If Janelle went anorexic and lost all of her personality.
Yes, and personality too. Yes. I'm not calling her fat, so don't even start that yet.
No.
I'm just saying, you know, she's a very voluptuous, beautiful woman, and I love Janelle.
Yeah.
So I will anyway. So Tommy and what is this paying 2 seconds of attention to two people that know each other in the house? Tommy and Christie know each other. We are glossing over it as if it's not a thing, but they've got each other. That's it. Like less than 2 minutes of that.
I mean, it's I think that storyline was like pushed a little bit because she won the HOH, right? Because they're probably going to be like, oh, final 2 in the competition. It's a good build up to it, but the rumored other connections, I'm going to wonder if those come out eventually. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go ahead. If you guys are not into spoilers and you don't want to know if other people know each other, this would be a good time to tap out. If not, it's fine. But here's the thing. So you've been warned. That's me warning you. Okay. So who else in the house knows each other?
I'm trying to remember. There was like a list circulating out of all the possible connections, but they said like Holly and Catherine could possibly know each other because they're both beauty pageant people. There was a connection between Ovi and Jackson. I need to pull up the list because I think it's going out of my ass.
Quick.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit, but I don't remember who knows who and why.
Oh wait, the pairs list. I think I found it right here. Let me see. Yes. Here, I'll put it in our little chat here.
Okay.
And then if you want to share that with the YouTube chat, I don't have the YouTube chat open, but that's what we're looking at, everybody.
Okay, guys, I'm going to share my screen real quick. And we'll see who knows each other or what we've got going on here. So hold on.
Yeah, because it had the Christie Tommy connection. So the fact that they addressed that, I'm curious if the other ones are going to pop out.
Well, they did the 2 guys that went to the same college. They did mention that.
So Ovi and Jackson went to UT together, same major, but did they graduate or go at the same time? That's the question. Christie and Tommy, obviously. Holly and Catherine competed in beauty pageants, never together, but both in the pageant realm. Wrong Facebook friends, though. Kemi and Bella both went to UMD. Jack and Jessica, both from Chicago, took pictures for Jessica for her modeling. Cliff and Sam are not father and son. Like, when was that a thing? Like,
yeah.
I never thought Cliff was related to anybody. If I thought Cliff was related to anybody, I would think that he was Devin's father from freaking Survivor last season because he just looks like a bigger, bloated version of him. Sam and Nick, their parent, Bella and Annalise. I don't know. See, Ovi and Jackson acted like, oh yeah, we went to yeah. So that was very convincing. I've heard rumors that it is completely coincidental that Tommy and Christie know each other, that production just got lazy when they put 2 and 2 together. They're like, okay, well, this is just too much to replace them. They're just too good to have on the show. So just fuck it. I mean, every once in a while, you just got to get, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, the connection too between them is really juicy. So if they did, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it on purpose, but I feel like that was an opportunity missed where they could have had all these, 6-degree connections amongst the cast. That would have been more interesting, in my opinion, and more fair.
The Big Brother community and people is
it is interesting if it's just sloppy casting.
It could be sloppy casting, but let's be real for a second. If you think about it, like in the sequester world, how many people know people now that are playing sequester? Oh, my best friend is playing. Oh, my sister is playing. We all, well, I don't, but everybody's got somebody they know or they've helped recruit or get on the show. So now you've got, like in Big Brother, it's almost incestuous at this point. How have you not slept with someone 6 degrees and separate? How do you not know someone or have rubbed elbows at some point? I mean, for example, Deb, you went to the premiere party last night. Let's just for shits and giggles say you got cast on Big Brother 22 and Scotty was a returnee. You guys, nobody in production knew that. Nobody knew about it, but you guys are in the house together and you guys can sit back and go, hey, we rubbed elbows and touched ass cheeks at the freaking Big Brother 21 party. I mean, at this point, it's like, who doesn't know somebody?
Yeah. It's just like with Raven and Paul too, except although Raven probably thought it was more important than it actually was, but they had a picture together. I think that means something.
I had my picture taken with Winston and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And Brett from Big Brother 22 at the Nashville thingy. Whatever. And I thought it was the greatest thing in the freaking world. And I could have sworn that Brett was falling in love with me. So, yes, we do psycho girls read too much into things. That's how we do things.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah, maybe they're the only two that maybe it's not going to be a thing. I mean, at this point, I mean, you're pulling two guys from Tennessee. Then again, like, who isn't related? How do you not know somebody?
That sounds like a whacktivity right there in the making.
See what?
Speaking of the Big Brother,
Deb, you're kind of lagging, my friend.
Say, hon. She might be frozen again. Or
Bueller.
Anyone?
the premiere party last night. Am I lacking?
Yeah,
Really?
we can't understand you. Like, you're freezing up, and then we're only getting like words coming at us, just like little words.
Yeah. Well, what I will say, out of the people that we've seen, I'm most excited about Bella. I think that she's going to be really strong socially because everyone is gravitating towards her. Mickey Mouse, aka Camp Dictator, aka Jackson.
Just call him Dick.
I think he'll be the great person that we'll love to hate. I think Ika coined that perfectly. I also think Ovi will be someone to watch too. He has a lot of self-awareness, and I think he has enough confidence to make it.
I'm going to read you my my 5 in my draft.
Mm-hmm.
My number 1 is Isabella. My number 2 is Ovi. My number 3 is Tommy. My number 4 is Nick. And my number 5 is Jackson. I know. And I struggle.
Well, I'm there with you with number 1 and 2, but then you lost me after that. I was like,
I know. It's look, we're going off the first impression interviews and readings that, it's kind of hard. It's like, I hate doing the draft, but I love doing the draft because but I feel like if I were in the Big Brother house, I feel like I would, if it were me, I would get with Bella and Sam and Ovi.
Yeah.
And that would be a 4 right there. And I feel like you could pull Jessica, and I would probably try to pull Tommy, not knowing that he knows. So that would make him a rat, and I might even go with Nick. So see, I'd already be screwed and out next week because I'm already trying to pull people into an alliance. But see, I wouldn't pull the alliance together myself. I would just plant the seed in someone's ear and just water it and then fan it.
Yeah.
Because
I'd rather wait to get pulled into an alliance.
Do what?
Allison,
I'd rather wait to get pulled into it.
Allison, who are we kidding? You would be with Jackson because he'd be the only one ready to listen to your bullshit and just act on it.
True. And he'd probably be the only one that understands me without subtitles. I think it is funny because people do kind of tend to gravitate towards people that are kind of similar. Like, I could see me, Jackson, and Ovi all from Tennessee just talking and maybe having a quiet side thing going on.
The
and maybe
trio.
Kind of a, informing each other of things,
Well, what would Jackson be informing you about? Like which way the wind blew in between his ears? Like,
yeah, it comes out harder on this side and it whistles on this side. That's would be how But I don't know, like, but I just kind of think that would be, I wouldn't want to have anything to do with Jackson, though. I think just the way he was acting and being so, like, I don't like freaking, it's like a type A, just drama, people who just are uppity and they're drama. And it's just kind of like, I know me, stop talking about someone who's full of drama. I'm a
Good meat
different,
shield, though.
I'm a different kind of drama. I'm fun drama. Okay. I don't like these uppity fucking people who just,
But he's a good meat shield.
I don't even know if I would use him as a meat shield. I would just be like, I can't with you. Stop talking to me. Just stop.
You're like, you're my meat shield, but we're in 2 different lanes, buddy.
Listen, I'd be like, Jackson, I hate the fuck out of you, but let's work together. We would be the two that nobody would see coming.
What a fucking pitch in that. I
Yeah.
hate you, but let's work together.
Let's
I mean,
do
it's
it.
worked before for people. So
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you
Like
shit.
an alliance made in heaven.
Yeah. You can call us Axon.
Axe.
Oh
Like
my
Allison
God.
and Jackson. We'd be action.
Ugh.
I'm
Well,
done.
then now, great. Now we're in the Mrs. Robinson territory. Great.
God,
I'll add it
no.
to the whacktivity.
We're at the point now where I was whacktiviting when these children were babies, and I'm old enough to be some of their mothers. So, you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait for the house guests to hear about the whacktivity twist and just be like, what?
Can you imagine sitting there? Julie Chen is talking to you, and we're all like, the 3 of us are on Big Brother, and we're sitting there, and Julie comes on and she says the word whacktivity. I guarantee you we would lock eyes. I'd be like, what did you just say?
I'll just be like this. What? They would have to like redo it so many times. They're like, come on, we're not doing this live for a reason, but you have to give us something to air.
Allison, we
Allison,
can't
stop that.
we can't do a live show. We have to wait. We have to do like a 10-minute prompting because you laugh every time you hear dick, balls, nuts, moist, or anything like a hole. And you are insane on the floor giggling. And I have like a loud Julia Roberts laugh. It's like a from the gut laugh. Like it's not just a sneak up giggle. I've scared the shit out of people with my laugh. So. Somebody wants to know, why does Julie Chen Moonves still have a job? I don't know.
It's a good question.
Because she is associated with the brand, and that's how TV works. It
Yeah.
works like here's the whole strategy for Fly on the Wall and CBS together. Why fix what's not broken? Keep the shit moving forward. It's making money. Just keep going with it. So Julie will be there until she wants to quit.
Yeah.
Even with Mr. Moonves and his departure.
Yeah, because he's, fondling people, fondling balls like there's a prize in there. I don't know what he was.
Oh,
up
do you think this is like an homage to Mr. Moonves then? All
I
these.
don't know. Well, I don't think he was hitting on dudes. I think it was women.
True.
Yeah, I think it was women. Yeah.
So I retract that. Okay, leave Julie alone.
Allegedly.
Okay, we're gonna leave Julie. We're not busting her balls. We're not
Allegedly to
Yeah.
everything we said.
Allegedly. Okay, well, it is a conspiracy. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm free. Oh, Waxon. Let's call him Waxon.
Waxon. Who came up with that?
Weston in the chat said we're gonna call Jackson Waxon.
He is now only being called Waxon. Thank you so much, Weston.
Waxon. I'm loving it.
Waxon
Hashtag
the camp dictator.
Waxon the dictator.
And
Poor name.
Dick and Tater.
Dictator.
Yo,
Dictator?
I gotta find that picture of the dick shape or the potato shaped like a dick.
It just said Jacktivity.
Jackson, you
What?
say too.
Allison,
I like activity.
Yeah.
there's a picture of a potato shaped like a dick. I can Photoshop his face onto it.
Sure, he can be the Jack Whacktivity Waxon. Oh my God.
The Jack
That's
Waxon.
Remind me, I
Waxon.
can do that.
Listen, let's all just pray this isn't Julie Chen's last year hosting because God will be stuck with Jeff,
Oh yeah.
who tapped
Yeah.
out on these interviews. By the
No.
way. Those were horrible. I don't know what he was drinking because, you know, I don't think it was water.
I think he had one too many Red Bulls, and then he also was just like, I don't really want to do this, but it's money.
I
Yeah,
love
like,
Jeff, but
by the
he was-
last interview, he didn't even like ask her all his stupid questions that he normally asks. In and out, like, yeah, I'm done. I want to go home.
Well, you know,
I think he'll be done after this. I don't think he'll return again. I think yes, just offered him enough money to make it work. But if you think about his day-to-day now, he's just basically living in Colorado with Jordan, doing like a 2-hour shoot every day and getting paid for it. It's living the best life ever.
that's hello right here. Can I have that?
Yeah, you would
Mhm.
move to Colorado. The job's yours. It's open right
I
now.
want Julie Chen's job. Can you imagine if I hosted Big Brother? Y'all, we got a twist and it's called Whacktivity.
I'm looking at you, Allison Grodner. Whacktivity.
Whackativity. Guard your holes. Somebody asked in the chat, it's a little early, but do you think someone would take Jackson out during a double eviction? Double
Yes.
eviction, you think?
Depending on who it, you know what, we don't really know who's going to challenge the alphas, right? Because we have Jack and Jackson. Those are like the two in my mind who are the most strong.
Yeah.
Who's going to challenge those two?
I think
Who
Jessica
knows?
and Nicole will. What do you think?
I think Cliff would.
You think Cliff?
I
I
think
don't
he
know,
would.
man. Cliff is counting his blessings right now.
Cliff,
Well, yeah, but you get him in power, and he will be drunk on power. He will be HOH-itis out the wazoo.
Can we talk about him campaigning about not wanting to be banished, wearing a bath towel? Just in nothing but a bath towel up to his neck while
was it a
talking.
power move, or was it just complete and utter like no self-awareness? Like I was like, what are you doing? I can't
never-
take it seriously.
He was covering up his
I've never
moves.
seen a man wear a towel like that. Is that a thing? Do you guys do that?
What?
No, you wear it
No.
around your waist, below your belly button, like an.
Right, but if you have moves, if you have man boobs.
Oh, maybe that's why he's doing it.
Oh, listen, I've seen men at the water park with huge ass man boobs, and they're not covering up doing me any favors. So I wish they would do that. Put a t-shirt on.
Just
Anyway,
get out bras next time you're at the water park.
yeah. Anyway, I don't know what we're talking about. I think they're saying Cliff would be gone in 2-3 weeks. I think Cliff will be a really good pawn to possibly use over and over again. You're welcome for the visual, by the way. Hey, go back and look, man. He's standing there out of the shower. He's got his little towel all the way up here, and he's just hanging out against the wall, almost like he's holding an imaginary cigarette.
Yeah, I was like, the whole situation was bizarre. I was like, you're not giving a good pitch. You don't look confident. You're like literally in a bath towel. This is not the time. This is not the place.
Yeah, if it was one-on-one time with me, I'd be like, dude, listen, here's the thing. I don't even want my boyfriend around me half naked and wet. Can you just go?
Really?
Just go. No. Don't touch me if you're wet. No. Ew. We do that and then take a shower. We don't get clean and then get dirty again. I'm too OCD. Stop. Ew.
Well, tell that to Cliff
Right
next
then.
time you see him.
Yes. Tell that to Cliff. Let's see. Did no one notice that the squirrel that came in the house was Benny the squirrel? Who's Benny the squirrel?
Oh, 'cause
That's
so
the
they
whole
have the
thing.
theme of always having the squirrel in every single competition in Big Brother, Benny the squirrel. So that makes sense that they finally brought Benny the squirrel to life,
Yeah.
but they could have done it in a less, I don't know, nutsack
Creepy?
hanging way.
I don't even know. I don't know what we're talking. I just
Yeah,
don't think
because the squirrel's always been endearing because he's like a regular staple of the show. Now he's just like creepy clown. Creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did not rub me the right way. the whole
No.
thing. So I hope that wasn't Benny. I hope that was like his creepy cousin or like a jilted ex-girlfriend that wants to slam a nutsack. I don't know. But that was not Benny. I refuse to believe that.
Oh, they're
Please.
saying in the chat, I heard a rumor that Christie said she thought of Jackson. She thought it was shady of Jackson putting the people that
We're
stood banished. I don't know. I can't really understand what you're saying.
The feed. She's talking about the feed leak.
Okay.
He was basically talking shit about
Did you guys
Jack.
watch the feed leak? Did you guys?
I heard it.
I read the transcripts.
So what happened? Tell me. I want to know.
I don't know how to best summarize it. I just know that we knew that Christie had won HOH at that point, and she was talking about how it wasn't in good character for Jackson to treat the banished people a certain way. I just don't remember exactly the context, to be honest.
Yeah, something like he promised not to do something and then he did it.
Jackson just needs to loosen up, get a blowy. I don't care. Just calm down. Go whack activity in the shower. He is uptight. It makes me uncomfortable watching him. Like, I couldn't be around him. I couldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, so apparently Catherine is being really annoying. That's part of the feed leak. And then also Cliff, because he's just the easy target. So apparently Catherine's like running around like a crazy person. And there was talk about Catherine constantly asking about her medication.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So that was spicy because I was like, yes, find me someone who needs like more ADD medication and has to get pumped with drugs every day. Because those are those crazy kind of people. Maybe that's why she was so good in the premiere. She had all of her meds. And then
I think Catherine kept on asking her, are you putting me up? Are you putting me up? Are you putting me up? It's a great way to get put up.
No, but since you mentioned it 400 times, I might just do it. Jeez.
Yeah, I think that her paranoia got the best of her.
In a week. And this is just in a week. Can you imagine? Well, you know, I'm on meds, but I'm not on speed. I take antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Can you imagine if I was wound up on speed? Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
And you watch the fucked up shows too?
I do.
No, I don't even want to be near you.
I could snap really easy on a Starbucks double shot white chocolate beverage that you get from a gas station. I mean, that's like speed to me. That's like crack. I could, you know, damn it.
How about chamomile tea for you, Allison? I think that's
Can I put?
How about next show you drink a 5-hour energy like a half an hour before?
I'm already sweating right now. It's just coming out of me under these lights and everything. I need to rethink my life. Thank God it's not smell-o-vision. But yeah, everybody wants Starbucks, Allison. Maybe we'll do a chat. I don't know. We'll see. Because I got to get up in the morning. I got to go to bed after this. You guys don't even know. Be up all night cleaning the house, washing my ceiling. God
I haven't slept in days. I know. I need sleep.
The last time I did a bunch of Starbucks, I cleaned all the baseboards in my house and I spot checked the walls and cleaned my walls and contemplated rearranging furniture. Look at Ethan right now. He's afraid.
I have a Starbucks gift card with your name on it waiting at my apartment.
Baby,
my baseboards and my walls need some love.
I have a $15 gift card from Starbucks I got from I'm holding on to it for like 6 months because I'm like, what do I want to get? Ooh, where do I want to go? What do I want to do?
They got some fancy drinks there now. I'm pretty impressed.
I'm all about the s'mores.
Ooh, s'mores frappuccino.
Yeah. Well, you want to give me a heart attack? Give me that. All right. Because I'm getting on in the years, y'all. It doesn't work like it used to. All right. I might be premenopausal. Who knows? Anyway, so guys, that about wraps it up. I love these off-topic shows. When Tyler's not here, like my ADD runs wild. It runs free. It's out of the gate. It's taking a dump on everybody. It's crazy, so it's fun. It's fun times, but we still miss. Oh, well, I love you too. Thank you guys. This episode is brought to you by Starbucks. Someone says in the chat. And I actually had a conversation with War Dog from Survivor. He and I have been texting about the show and him possibly coming on and talking about Big Brother. We were talking about Big Brother yesterday, and we were talking about the comparisons of Devins and Cliff, how much they look like. He's like, that's just what we need, a fat, overweight Subway, because we called him Subway on the show because he looked like the guy that used to do the Subway commercials. And I go, yeah, we'll just call him Foot Long.
It'll fit right in the theme.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
It's always there. Always. We go right to the nasty.
Get War Dog on here. I can't wait to hear him.
Oh,
I love me some War Dog.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's in the making. He needs some downtime. He's coming off he needs to come down for a minute. So all right, guys. So I think that's about it, unless we want to talk about anything else. Adderall, Starbucks, BCI.
Can we talk about the rude lady last night at the Big Brother premiere party?
Did you encounter a rude lady? What happened?
Okay, well, we're all sitting in the VIP section when the show comes on. So we sit down, and we have people in our group coming to sit with us, but there wasn't room. So there was people like further down that kind of had a lot of space in between them. They were together, a couple. And so we asked them just to scooch down a bit so we can, get some of our people in there. And the one lady refused to move. She's like, no, I don't want to lose my seat. You're not losing your seat. You're just scooching down. Listen, I was really contemplating switching seats with the girl that was next to her so I can just start farting on this lady.
I would crop dust the shit out of her.
I was about to say, crop dusting would have, all you had to do is a crop dust, do a drive-by fart.
I was a little gassy from the, the plane ride, because that happens. Sometimes when you fly a plane, you get a little gassy. So I was thinking, maybe I should just switch seats with this girl and just start farting.
Listen, Allison would be looking for the biggest plate of broccoli, and I would park it right next to that woman and burp a couple of times. I go, oh, it's gearing up. Just wait.
But then also hit on her too while you're farting.
Yeah. Like that. That's the attic. Wait till you hear the basement. I wouldn't even be shy about it. I would just freaking fart. It doesn't even matter. Like I'm ever going to see you again.
Exactly. I should have did it. I'm going to
get you a pooter. It's this little plastic thing that you hold in your hand, and it makes fart noises. People make YouTube videos like they're in Walmart and they're standing there and they cuff it and it goes, and people are turning around like, you should just fart. I'm going to give you one of those. I'm going to give you a pooter. And the next time you go to one of these things, you're going to get the pooter out.
Can you mail it to Allison Grodner as well? I think they need the pooter on Big Brother.
I would have the pooter in my HOH basket.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to have that.
And there would be a whole segment of Allison and the pooter.
Do you have one of these things? I've never heard of them.
It's a ninja pooter. No, you just need to Google a pooter, and it's like, and it's just this little thing. Like Chris, Captain Obvious has one, and I remember when he got it years ago, and we were playing with it in Target. And let me tell you something, people in the South, you don't do a drive-by pooting. I mean, they get hostile. They don't like it. I guess it's too close to home. I don't know. But I think it's hilarious. I think farting is hilarious. But anyway, here we go. Talking about farting. Oh, prank show. It's funny. Thomas the Talker says, watch this guy, Sons of Arkham. He does pranks. He probably does he probably has the pooter. Just look it up. It's a pooter. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Thepooter.com, sponsored by The Pooter and Starbucks.
This show is brought to you by Starbucks and the Pooter. It's a good combination because sometimes the Starbucks makes Allison pooter.
I knew it was coming.
It all comes back to Starbucks and farting.
There we
That's
go.
where we end the show.
Just loving it. Then there's no any wonder why I've never been on Big Brother right here. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Deborah, how can people find you?
I'm on Twitter at MyNextLifeDebbie, DEBI.
Okay, and don't you have a TV Co or is it TV?
Yes, I'm on TV Co as Deborah G. You can find me on there. Follow me on there. And after the feeds come on, the next morning I'll do feeds updates at 11 a.m. Follow me and you'll get notification when I go live.
Yay! Because I need to know what's going on. Because our live feed show will be Tuesday nights, where we go over everything that's gone on in the house. So, Ethan, do you want to be found? I know you're kind of living under the radar. What's happening?
I think he's in hiding.
Don't find me on Facebook, but you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Diagas, Diagas, like the fart.
Yes, gas.
Sponsored by Pooter.
Sponsored
Diagas for both platforms.
And Starbucks.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. You will get notifications when we go live. Now, our regular Big Brother schedule will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, with next week being 4th of July, I don't really know how the schedule is going to go. We might be back next Tuesday and Wednesday. They might not do a Thursday show for the 4th of July. I don't know. But anyway, who cares? We'll be on at least once next week. So, but after that, it'll be Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So, like I said, subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown. You'll get notifications when we go live. And also, I've got the Facebook page, My Weekly Meltdown. Like it. I post in there, or just friend me on Facebook like everybody else does. And please, I'm on Instagram, the.memphis.darling, and I'm on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. And please follow my cat, Finley, on Instagram. I'm trying to get him to 100 followers, and we're right on the cusp of 100. So follow Finley Kelly at Finley's Insty, FINLEYS_INSTI. Maybe the name's too complicated. Maybe I need to come up with a new handle. Satan Cat. I don't know. Something.
My cat from hell.
Yes.
The bowels of hell.
True.
Huh?
You need to change it to something like Satan or
Satan's pussy.
something.
Satan's pussy. Exactly.
That's pretty foul. It's good.
It is
That will
pretty
get
foul.
followed.
Yeah,
It
that'll
will.
yeah, I've had some people, listen, I had a lady hitting on me on Instagram a couple of months ago that told me that I was very vanilla and could tell that I needed to change my shade, and that she was really into me and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not interested. And then she wanted to send me pictures of people that she was interested in, and if I felt that they were in kink. And I'm like, you just said I'm vanilla. Why you want to go 60 grades of gray, whatever it's called over here? Weird. It was bizarre. I can only imagine what Satan's pussy is going to get my cat.
Yes. I
Yes,
really
I'm
think you should change
fans.
it.
Do what?
I just was like, BDSM like cat fans. I don't know. Like, put on the leash onto Finley and see what happens. Put on his harness.
Probably, can your cat rub up against your feet for 30 minutes? I'll pay you $1,000. Sure.
Sounds like something Alina would do.
Anyway, guys, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If anything, we will be back Tuesday evening. Our usual time is about at least 8. Do what? Did we say something?
I think Deb was lagging, but she's back to
okay.
normal.
It's usually 8, 7 Central on Tuesdays, at least that for sure. So guys, we're not going to do a show on Sundays, but we will be back Tuesday and we can talk about who was nominated, who won the veto, what's going on. Live feeds are probably about to come up. So I will stop boring you guys to death. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Ethan, for coming on the show. I want you to come back more.
I'm always available, but now that I know the time zone thing correctly, I'll show up on time next time.
What did you say? Okay, so I'll elaborate, Nick, because you're 2 hours behind me.
California. So I was expecting it East Coast time, so I was gonna hop on literally right now when the show's ending. So,
okay.
My bad.
just subtract 2 hours from my Central time, and we'll be okay. But yeah, I want to get you back on the show. I'm trying to get more sequester people involved. You know, I think it's fun. I think it's good for people to get on here and do it. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
So I know that Tyler will not be available for every Thursday show. So that's, why I want to get some people on. So I think it'll be fun. So, contact me or I'll contact you. We'll do it anyway. That's another time as we don't need to talk about this. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. And guys, we will see you Tuesday evening and Tyler will be back. Thank God. The babysitter will be back and we'll be back in shape.
Back into line.
Back in line. You know what I'm saying?
No,
all right. We won't be talking about sitting pussy.
That's right. We definitely will not be talking about some of that stuff because that lasts about 2 seconds with our adorable. Okay. Anyway, that's exactly what he does. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.